I have a headache. No one's allowed to walk. Just be a conveyor belt. You know the drill. So I took the liberty of removing the tempting floor tiles. Just read your instructions over there and leave me alone. Dread data cubes, value 50 or higher on the right, smaller on the left. Okay, so if my item is greater than or equal to 50, and to the right is a person, give 2. If there's a... If there's a printer down, take from, give 2. Okay, so I kind of want to nest this elsewhere. So that only the printer person is dealing with this command and no one else. Else, give 2 left. If yeah, I really wish I could kind of separate these characters out. Because it's weird that we have to always have catch-all commands. Because this guy doesn't need to go through any of this code, but I guess... Huh. Well, kind of. Okay. If... No, if my item greater than or equal to 0 and direction down is a shredder, give 2. And then we should be able to just kind of loop this one. I could have them run through the entirety of code, but... Okay. This probably ain't going to work. Uh-oh. Oh, right. If direction is above, is worker, give 2. Where are you? Why are you here? Because the rest of these guys, you. Okay, so he now has it. But he can't do that. And he can't do that either. Oh, because I don't have a jump command at the very bottom of all of this. Okay. Alternatively, I'm going to move this up to the top. Because here's the thing. Give 2, jump. No, because this has to be nested in here. They won't be able to give to, but they will make the jump back to that. I mostly just want these guys to get stuck in their own nested loops. Kind of on this, like, weird catch-all. Main problem is this guy's stuck down here. Because effectively, okay, well, how about this? If down is equal to a shredder, delete this. And then if my item is greater than or equal to 0, give 2. That way, the shredder guys will only get stuck in one area, but we'll shred it. It's not pretty. $16 and double time. Whatever. I mean, that's about a par on course for me. My first shredding memory. Buh. Yes, gather round. Remember when we shredded our first data cube together? Of course you don't. You haven't had accessible memory until now. Yes, each of you can remember 4 things. Got that? 4. You might store that location on a shredder if you might store that location of a shredder you particularly like, or a special data cube you've got your eye on. Yes, I'm sure your memories will be very special and important to you. Watch what happens when you run the example program I took the liberty of creating for you. Okay, so they will remember the the nearest data cube and try and pick it up. So shred all the data cubes. You got a new command, nearest. It finds the nearest thing of a particular type and stores it in one of your 4 convenient memory slots, so you can always access or walk to it later. Okay. How do we add mem? Okay, so they've all picked it up. Thanks. So, nearest shredder. Oh, I see. So we have to have a thing. Okay, so pick up. And give to mem2. And this should just work. Well, we don't need that to be up top, but we do need to change their memory. Oh, good. They conveniently get in line for this one. Because, yeah, they don't need to remember a new shredder. It's almost hypnotic. But, yeah, this is going to open things up and probably make it a lot harder for me. And, yes, a number of them died, but whatever. Okay, fitness program. Cutscene.
You might be wondering, how does she stay so fresh and flirty?
Or hey, that handsome guy in the tie, is he a pneumatic excavator? Because he's pumped.
Let's all take a break from flexing our brains and work on flexing our bodies.
Today we're going to learn aerobic exercise with Alice, Betty, and Carol.
And Pablo. Hey.
What in the fresh hell is this? Can I turn up the game volume? Yeah, I could. Yes, let's take I'll take a moment to reflect. Do you feel that tingling? Yes. That's the feeling of memories forming in your little heads. So let's make sure we really blaze a path through our little neurons. Come get these data cubes over here. There's exactly one for each of you. How nice. And shred them. What? How can you find your way through this complicated maze? Don't worry. Your workers will figure it out on their own. Just watch and see. Okay, I can turn up the game a little bit for the next one. I mean, we could always rewatch that cutscene. I think it was really loud when we first launched this game, but it's less loud now. Okay. So shred all the data cubes. The solution here is identical to the solution in the previous room. Try it. Notice how your workers will automatically find their way to something they've stored in memory, even through a complicated maze. This is the future. Nearest. Shredder. Remember. Nearest. Data cube. Pick up. Give to. Yay! Well, that was easy. Alright. Biometric access. This will be interesting. Yes, congratulations. You have each been assigned your own personal shredder. You'll find it directly below you. I know they all look the same, but please remember very carefully which one's yours. Your new nearest command should help with that. Using someone else's shredder would be impolite, and also fatal. With that helpful information in mind, please enjoy shredding all the data cubes. Nearest shredder. Nearest data cube. Pick up and give to. Okay, so pick up mem2, give to, and then loop. Same deal. It is really hypnotic. And some of them died, but whatever. Build the floor. I got an email. Let's see. Just going to print it out here so I can read it. Sending it to that printer over there. Workers, I need you to fill the floor with pages from that printer. Don't worry. I'm sure if you work hard and impress the right people, you'll get an email one day too. Okay, nearest printer. Nearest. Oh. You can now select multiple directions inside your step command. Your worker will randomly select one of them to step towards. Okay. Step. Direction. If what you're standing on is empty, drop. Else. Okay. And we also want to do... take from memory 1. Ah, spam mail. They'll find it eventually. Huh. Come on, little buddy, I believe in you. Oh no, they're stuck in the corner. Ah! Huh. Oh, one of them got it. I don't think I'm going to get the I don't think I'm going to get the achievement for speed on this one. Let's see, maybe remove the diagonals. I don't know if the... Huh. Somebody will make it eventually. Come on. No, you're so close. I believe in you. Random office worker. It's weird that I can't commit to memory the nearest empty space as well. I'd laugh if they have memory for an empty spot. Honestly, I thought that's what they were going to teach me. No, she's so close. No. He didn't like that. Okay. Let's take away the diagonals. They do get a little bit distracted. I could probably make some kind of pathing command that drives them away from a wall. Maybe. The problem is they all just kind of bounce randomly around here. This little corner area is a test case if you've planned on this one. Yeah, they're getting it. Without the diagonals, they're 25% more likely to get in that corner. Yeah, they'll get it. It's not gonna... It's not pretty. I'm trying to think of what else would work here, because effectively... Well, here we go. How about this? Let's make something a little bit more complicated. Okay. Take for memory. If... Wander added the lower right diagonal. It would increase the chances. Yeah, but they might get stuck down there as well. Let's actually make a program here that can kind of handle this. Okay, so if they're standing on nothing, drop. What other memory things can I do? Worker, shredder, data cube, wall. Because they're all actually conveniently standing in this corner, and I was thinking, what if you could remember nearest wall, and then move over to it and drop it? But unfortunately, that doesn't look like that's an option. Because you can't put conditionals on drop or step 2. Yes, you can. Alright, never mind, I got an idea. Okay, nearest wall. Mem 2. You can remember nearest wall. Okay, so all we have to do is... Okay. Get rid of this. So, take from Mem 1, Step 2, Mem 2, drop, jump. Alright, and go. Nope, that didn't work. Why not? Oh. Because she skips it? She won't go to the nearest wall. Damn it. Oh, wait, no, she will. Because that's where her nearest wall is. Where do you go? Well, I increased the chances. Unfortunately, some of them are still morons and don't remember their nearest wall. It'd be nice if I could do a little bit more than nearest wall, but at least I got them to fill out at least a handful of them. There we go. Got it. Not perfect. Significantly less than perfect. But consistent. Nonetheless, time-consuming. But it worked. Let's see, can you memory empty floors? No, you can't. That was annoying. No more sloppy printing. Yes, I enjoy sophisticated data patterns. I'm going to print out an important document here. Would you please take its pages from the printer and fill the floor with the checkerboard pattern? That should leave some nice tiles unoccupied for browsing my document. I'm not going to step on my data like an animal. Okay, nearest hole. Okay. So they can remember the nearest hole. Data cube. Fill the floor with a checkerboard pattern. It's already been started for you. Oh, that's weird. If you had an else step and jump command to your initial program on the printer one, might work faster, as they'll stop going back to the printer as long as they're holding the data cube. Oh, yeah, I should have done that. That is actually, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that. I forgot that they would go back to the printer, even if their hands were full. Okay. So no, we don't want, wait, nearest data cube. No, nearest printer. If nearest data cube. If you're standing on a data cube, okay. Step 2, nearest data cube. If... Oh! So you can only step in a direction. Okay, fine. If... Oh, shoot, that makes it harder. Because effectively, what I want them to do, because we've already got the checkerboard pattern, the problem is I need hole detection here. Because I can't do Why is it... Why can't I have multiple directions? I guess that might be... the problem. Okay. Because, yeah, it would be great if I could have, if diagonal is empty, move there and drop it. But I can't do that. It's weird. We've got, like, half of the commands that I know about in programming, and it's throwing me off. Because I'm not used to working with a limited tool set. And also not used to doing this sort of thing. Okay. If you're standing on a data cube and the problem is I can't detect all around. Because what I want to do... So, we do have nearest hole. But I don't know an easy way of avoiding that. So let me think. So if you're standing on a data cube... Let's delete the and for now. Whoops. If you're standing on a data cube, step in a diagonal. Well, I mean, we could do a bunch where effectively it goes through each corner. If you're standing on a data cube, and that direction is nothing, step there, drop. Because that's the only way I can check for a hole. Oh. Couldn't you use the or to add more directions? Sort of. So, what I could do is have or. The problem is, I can have a bunch of ors, but it will only choose one of these directions randomly. I can't attach each one of these 4 directions to the or, as far as I know. So, here, we might as well do it so for learning. And if that's nothing, or that's nothing, or if that's nothing, step there and drop, and then jump back up to this. Step to it, take from, take from nearest. Yeah, so this is what they're going to do. She's going to go there, drop it. But then say something is already here, and she'll lose her shit. Because effectively, what they do is they stick here, and they can't pick the 4 directions. Which is the annoying part. And so, I pretty much am going to have to get rid of each of these. And just have a separate one for each. There might be a better way of doing this, but not with how... At least, I don't currently understand enough of if, ands, ors, whatever, to, like, really figure it out. And so the easiest thing for me to do is do this. The one problem is... this is not going to, this is not actually going to solve the problem. Crap. Yeah, this isn't going to work, because effectively, this will cover every single spot with the exception of the top right, which I can't do. I'm gonna do it anyway, and I'll just think about this. You offer an idea, sure. Really wish I could copy some of these things. It'd be really nice if there's a copy and paste specific code here. If they're standing on a data cube, there's nothing there. Step to it. And drop. Oh. Since you can remember the location of the current and future data cubes, why not just place the next on the diagonal? That way all you have to worry about is the holes. Yeah. You know, that's a good point. Set diagonal as a data cube, then step and jump to the start of the if? Maybe the main problem is just we're getting stuck. Oh. This ain't working. Because they're getting stuck on each other? Yeah, because what I need them to do is find the nearest data cube. But they're not doing it. Okay. Well, that idea is a wash, and I knew it was going to be bad to begin with. Okay, so one way or another, we need nearest printer. Take from nearest printer. I'm actually kind of stumped with this one, because I can't just have them walk randomly. And I can't have them walk into the holes. Want a hint? Sure. Yeah, this one's got me stumped. And I'm sure I'm just missing something basic on this one. Because there's no, like, avoid hole, don't go in hole. If all the holes are on darker tiles. You just need to place on lighter tiles. Oh shit, you're right. I actually missed that one. Because here's the thing. I guess I'm blind. I just assumed I had to put a piece in here. So, That actually makes this a little bit easier. But if you're standing on a data cube, step there. If it's empty, drop. Else, jump. Oh. Take from step 2. Wait. Hold on. Okay, so she's gonna... Oh. Why don't any of them ever... Okay. We gotta... go to this one. Else drop. Oh, yeah, duh. There we go. I just needed a better drop command. So this way, effectively, they'll walk until they find an empty spot and then just slap it down. It's not perfect. And obviously took longer, but that's my usual thing. Okay, well that was fine.